Welcome in. Just setting up the space. Happy Monday. How is everyone feeling? Whitney, how are you? I am good. I took this week off my daytime job, so if you want a daytime session, I have some availability tomorrow for anyone wondering. Happy Monday, Ashley. How are you? Hello, Becca. How are you? Welcome in, everyone. Happy Monday. Oh goodness, how did that pop back up? That's from forever ago. Ignore that. I hope everyone's going to get some time off for the holidays. Thank you for the follow, Alexandria. Welcome in. Thank you for the heart me, Ashley. As you come in, take a big deep breath in. Give Reiki permission to flow through your body. Give your guides, ancestors, loved ones, my guides, ancestors, loved ones, my intuition permission to channel for you. Hello, Danny. Thank you for consenting. How are you? And thank you for the heart me. Thank you, Whitney. Thank you. Thank you for consenting, Shady Katie. And thank you for the heart me. So breathe in the magic of that Reiki. Breathe out anything you're holding on to down to the ground. Let it flow away. Thank you for consenting, everyone. How are we feeling today? How are we feeling connecting with the Reiki today? Today, I feel some really exciting energy. I am good. Thank you for asking, Danny. So I think we have a couple of things going on. Tonight, Spirit just wants to work on some really exciting energy, which is allowing ease, flow, and fun into your life. And then we also have the new moon in Sagittarius. Sagittarius is it's two of my big three. Thank you for consenting. And thank you all for liking the live. Thank you for being in here and doing something for yourself. So Sagittarius energy, if you don't know, is fiery. Sagittarians are a little funny, a little mischievous. They can be a little sassy too. So we have that full moon. Thank you for the share, Court. So we have that full moon coming up next Sunday on the 1st. Candles are posted. If you're ready to manifest, get your manifesting candle in the bio. Wait, what, Shady Katie? I don't know. What was 1.1? No idea. But thank you all for being here. So again, take a big deep breath in, allowing Reiki to flow straight down the center of your body. Breathe in. Breathe out, sending your energy down to the earth. Sharzad, welcome in. How are you? Letting the earth take your energy, the stressful energy, the pieces you've been holding on to, let it go. The earth cleanses it. Breathe in more Reiki. Breathe in. Breathe out, sending your energy down to the earth. I want to go ahead and work on, I'm hearing two things at once, the lower spine and the tummy. So we got a couple things going on here. Does it, Shady Katie? I think mine's wrong then. I don't know. I have no idea. I think mine's always wrong. So I actually feel some physical spine work, and then I also feel some tummy work. So this feels connected to, first of all, I'm feeling connection to anxiety, connection to just like, mulling over what's going on. Does it still say it on your side, Shady Katie? I have no idea. Mulling over what's going on, but it's not doing anything for you. But then in the spine, I feel like someone has a literal spine issue. Like a disc, something with a disc. So let's do both of these. And if you've never been here before and you're like, what do these things have to do with the happiness, the joy, and ease you were just talking about? Everything is interconnected in energy healing. So it's funny how you'll be like, oh, I want to experience joy, so I think I should work on my happiness, right? Not realizing that there's another piece maybe within your body, within your lineage that needs to be healed in order to do that. Christy, I am so sorry. Oh, and it's day 1 of Mercury retrograde. It is. So buckle in, everybody. Buckle in. It's going to be okay. I promise. This Sagittarian energy is going to help with that. And again, I'm like all up in this energy because it is two of my big three. Like I am at home in this energy. All right, so bringing concentrated energy down to the spine, the lower spine, and the stomach. Relaxing your back. Hello, Megan. How are you? Welcome in. Relax your back. Let yourself lean back if you're leaning forward. And going to the stomach at the same time, relieving anxiety, relieving rumination specifically. For those who deal with anxiety, I used to be someone who was very plagued by anxiety. Rumination is a big thing for anxious people. You just constantly, you're thinking something over, replaying it, rehashing it. What could I have done different? Needing to keep talking about it, needing to keep bringing it up. So let's release this rumination. Oh, Megan. Let's release it. Understand that some things are just meant to be how they're meant to be. Absolutely. Oh, Ashley, yeah. Yes, Lynn, Paula. Thank you for the heart me, Paula. It is okay to release. It is okay to let rumination release from your stomach. It is okay to stop thinking about something. Neurospicy, I feel like definitely for sure. A lot of times Mercury retrograde tends to hit me the hardest during the shadow period versus like the actual time. But I feel like this one's okay for me. How is everyone else? How is it feeling on your end with retrograde? And again, soak up this Sagittarius energy. Join us for the new moon manifesting ceremony on Sunday, next Sunday, in the sign of Sagittarius. That energy is going to help you power through the retrograde. Seriously. So the discs, the things in the back, the things that I'm in the spine that I'm feeling are also connected to some trauma. So we're going to gently let trauma release. Oh, Ashley, I'm so sorry. Jenny, oh no. And thank you all again for the likes. Thank you for being here and doing something for yourself. Ooh. The trauma in the spine that I'm feeling feels relatively recent. Can't talk tonight. So it does feel like something that has happened in this lifetime for you. It is okay to let that go too. Oh, Neurospicy, I am so sorry. Definitely sending you healing and good energy. Hello, Jackie. How are you? Welcome in. How is retrograde treating you? How is Monday treating you? Also, quick, we have so many things happening. Don't forget the free event on December 7th. So not this coming weekend, but next weekend. We are going to be feeling into your intuition. I am going to teach you how to feel into your intuition to understand what is your yes and what is your no. So register for that as well with the link in the bio. It's free and I will walk you through it. Oh, Christy, absolutely. Let this out. It's okay to let it leave the body because sometimes the body feels like it has to hang on to it. Good, Jackie. I'm glad you're good. That is one thing that I feel like we kind of miss in our healing journey is that we process it logically, but we forget that our body needs to let go of it too. It has to work through the emotion too. It has to feel it too. Oh, Neurospicy. I'm glad it went that way for her, that she got to be with loved ones. But I'm sorry that she's gone. So it is okay to let the body feel. The nervous system may shake for a moment, but push through the shaking and we get to the other side where we recalibrate. I gave myself a neck injury on accident. Oh my goodness, Prima. I am so sorry. It was an intensely spiritual experience. I love that, Neurospicy. I'm glad that you got to have that moment. She got to have that moment. Be with her people. Be with the people that loved her most. Ooh, that is really hitting again. I'm literally getting shivers. I allow my body to feel my pain. I allow it to come up, and I get to the other side. I push to the other side and find regulation. I acknowledge the feeling that has been trapped within, the feelings that have been trapped within. I let them tell me what that I need to know. I let them tell me information to help me along my journey, and then I let them go. I let them tell me the hidden patterns I've been repeating in my life, because we'll tend to do that. We don't realize that we've maybe picked up on a habit. We went through something traumatic and we thought we were over it, but we didn't realize that we started something new that really isn't in our best interest. So I allow these feelings to tell me exactly what I need to support my journey of growth. How is that feeling? I know that's a really big ask, like right off the bat. We've been live for like 10 minutes, and I'm like, let's go into your trauma right now, and I want you to pull it out of your spine and release it. But we don't beat around the bush here. This work is fast. We work really fast, especially in private sessions. We're jumping right into it. Yeah, we're going for it. Because tonight, again, the theme is joy, happiness, ease. So we got to get the heavy up and out. And you are safe here. The universe is never going to give you more than what you're able to handle. Hello, Rebecca. How are you? Welcome in. How was your Monday? This is really specific. I'm sure it's going to resonate with quite a few of you, but there are some people that really needs to hear this. I allow myself to say no and set my boundaries, particularly with a family member. Let that resonate. Let that really hit in your energy for a second. Let it marinate, as I like to say. Oh, Rebecca, I am so sorry. I had one yesterday. I am so sorry. Lauren, welcome in. How are you? How is Monday treating you? I allow my boundaries to build a beautiful fence around me, a fence full of flowers. So it's not a boundary that is like rough. It's not a boundary that like scares people away. It's not a boundary that keeps you from expanding, but it is a boundary that is clear. It is a boundary that asks for respect, but it's beautiful at the same time. Does that make sense? Good, Lauren. Good. I'm so glad you're feeling better. I think it's the Sagittarius energy. Do you like it? Of course I like it. Like, I'm at home in the Sagittarius energy. And the Sagittarius new moon is happening on the 1st. So we are going to manifest with fire. We are going to aim for our dreams like the archer that represents Sagittarius. Absolutely, Lauren. Yeah. Absolutely. Oh, Rebecca, yes. I think sometimes as well, we kind of misunderstand how to interact with boundaries, how to set our own boundaries. And again, they do not have to be like concrete walls that tower up over you. They can be more like a picket fence. People can peek in, people can still see, people can still feel welcome, but they understand what it represents. Like, I shouldn't cross this. You get what I mean? And on that same token, you should respect it as well. Respect it for yourself. I've been struggling with saying no and end up having my grandson instead of me time. Court, I am so sorry. You time is very important. It is. You want to, make sure that you are filling your cup so that when you need to be there, you can be there. Lauren, it definitely is. Karma is very magical. Hello, Lauren Ann. Welcome in. Thank you for consenting. As a fixed sign, I'm struggling a bit with the Sagittarius energy, but trying to roll with it. That makes sense, Neurospicy, because Sagittarius is, you know, very mutable as well. It's, you know, it's kind of all over the place. Absolutely, Hannah, 100%. And there should be zero shame tied to self-care. Zero. I understand that, Lauren. I 100% get that, especially when you feel so wronged. I'm just going to share a quick story, not trying to, you know, trauma dump or anything, but quick warning, there is death related to what I'm about to say. My grandmother, so when I speak about my grandparents, I'm actually speaking about my great-grandparents. My grandmother's life was taken. So my actual grandmother, not my great-grandmother, her life was taken. And the people who were responsible for it did some shady things, and they walked free the rest of their lives. And that just angered me my entire life. I'm like, why? And I wanted the same. I wanted to see them pay for it. But now that I've done this healing work, I understand that they have gotten what they should have. And I may not have gotten to like physically see it play out with my eyes in front of my face. It may have not been here on this earthly plane, but it has happened. So long story short, to tell you, I understand how that feels. And don't worry, the universe always gives us the lesson that we need to have. Aqua is go with the flow too, but we are very particular about certain things. Yes, I understand that, Neurospicy, for sure. Thank you, Rebecca. Court, the way that I did it was letting myself really feel it, process it, get into it. One of my favorite things to do was meditate with Blue Chalcedony. And hang on, I think Spotify already left us. It was like, good day, have fun. So do I have my Blue Chalcedony here? I'm pretty sure I do. It is right here. So I would literally meditate with this in between my hands, and I would let myself feel the anger, feel the sadness full force. I would not try to water it down. I was like, I need to feel every piece of this, and I need to talk to the universe about it. I need to know why. So through meditation, through this Reiki healing, through the support of Blue Chalcedony, I was able to find that peace and find the answers, understand that. So I definitely recommend, first of all, letting yourself feel it in its full intensity, and don't try to like water it down. Let it all come out. And with that, answers will come. Does that make sense? Lauren, I am so sorry. With my Taurus Aries cusp, I'm not even sure how I feel. Hannah, that makes a lot of sense. So Sagittarius energy is probably like, what? Absolutely, Hannah. You have to feel it. You have to let yourself process it. And again, there's this very fine line of letting yourself feel it in its full intensity to be able to get to the other side and receive the answers, receive the message, receive the epiphanies, and then letting it take over and, you know, getting you stuck in a loop. It's a very fine line. So my suggestion is, when you feel like, you feel kind of like that, you feel like, man, it's just taking over, push further. Let yourself feel even more. Go even deeper. Keep going through it. I know. Are you in the Star Bloom Healing private group? I found a thread on Instagram that was a bunch of like memes that describe what Sagittarius energy is like how does it feel to be one? It is hilarious. You have to go look at it. And it's like all over the place energy. but I love the fieriness about it. I love the playfulness of it. Sagittarius is very playful too. So I found the thread on Instagram, but I posted it in the private Facebook group, which is also linked in my bio. But if you want to go find it, I found it on the account Blood Moon Bruja. I think there's periods in between each of those words. I found it on her page. It was hilarious. I feel a lot like a Sag. My favorite cousin is a Sag, the Irish one. I love that, Lauren. I think I remember you telling me that now. So with that, since we got on that topic, again, let's reinforce and release another layer. So again, I allow myself to release. I allow myself to process. That's making me burp. Thank you for the rose, Hattie. I allow myself to feel all of my feels and master them. Oh, Sarah, that's a great question. I don't know. I'm not an astrology expert, though I do obviously use astrology. I follow astrology. I am not an expert in it. I'm not even a novice in it. So I don't remember which ones are all fixed off the top of my head. Is Taurus fixed? It's fixed, right? I'm pretty sure. That's at least one that I know. My specialty is soul development, soul purpose work, soul alignment work. So I bring your soul out, Taurus, Leo. Happy Monday, Cassidy. How are you? I bring your soul out of your body. I don't like take it out. Thank you for the heart, me homebody. But I pull it out so that you can see it. Scorpio, okay. And Aquarius. When I pull it out and show it to you, we are finding your vibration. We are finding your unique abilities. We are finding what would make your life easy, comfortable, successful in every aspect. That is my specialty here. So if you're like, hey, I need more alignment in career, I need more alignment in love, or you're like, hey, I really want to shake shit up and I want to find a bigger purpose, I do all of that. Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, and Scorpio. Okay. For some reason, Scorpio, I can never get it into my head that it's a fixed sign because it's water. And Aquarius too, because it's to me, that doesn't make sense. Oh no, Cassidy, I am so sorry. I'm a Virgo sun, Aquarius rising, feeling very ungrounded. I can imagine as a Virgo. I love Virgos, by the way, if you don't already know. Let's clear. I feel some smoke in front of your bodies. Fog, really. Smoky fog. It's both. And it feels like you have called this in to keep yourself protected. I understand wanting to be protected, but sometimes it can be too much and you are missing out. So you're only seeing part of the light that could come through. So move with me here, move with the universe here to move this fog in front of you. I allow myself to see more light. I allow myself to be comforted by the universe. Did you, Hannah? Perfect. I will let you in when we are done. I allow myself again to understand that I am safe by letting more light in. Cassidy, that is awesome. That just reminded me of the flute songs that used to follow us everywhere, no matter what playlist I would play. And they would just be so loud. And I would have to change them. I think we finally found a playlist that is, well, it's not flute free, but the flutes aren't crazy. Woo. let's really get into the heart. I feel a fire burning in the heart, and it feels a little ragey. Who's raging a little bit? Someone is selling their professional flute they bought for $8K for 2. Wow. That is awesome. I would say so. That is awesome. I'm so happy for you. I allow the flames of anger within my heart to soften. So let's talk about anger for a second, right? So yes, I was trying to soften those flames. By the way, who is kind of raging a little bit in the heart? Who is having a moment in the heart? Even though I'm trying to bring down this flame a little bit, anger is sacred. Anger is not an emotion we should try to get rid of. Oh, Sarah. Definitely we will hold space for this, Shay. Oh, Rebecca. Okay, we've got a few. Prima, yeah. We've got a few. So let's hold this anger in sacredness. We try so hard to like fight anger because yes, people can do bad things out of anger, but guess what? You can do bad things experiencing other emotions too. It just seems like, you know, anger seems to be the one where it happens most, right? But anger still is an important thing for us to feel because it lets us know when something is wrong. So let me say that again. Anger is important too because it lets us know when something is wrong. So hold your anger with sacredness. Of course, again, we don't want it to take over. We don't want to lash out, but we do want to understand it. We want to receive the information it's trying to give us. Ooh, Lauren, interesting. What does it mean in the 6th house? We on the struggle bus together? Yes. Lauren Ann, good. I'm so glad that makes you feel safe. A lot of people want to completely shy away, turn away from anger. No, no, no. Turn around and lean into it and let it tell you what you need to know. Because if you keep trying to push it down, it's just going to keep rebounding. Let that settle for a second. We tie so much shame to anger when we shouldn't. Exactly, Lauren Ann. Exactly. It's there so you feel the red flags. Oh no, Ashley. I don't know where else it maybe could be unless it's like in some sort of hospital record. If the hospital still had your records. Yeah, because I think pretty much all birth certificates now have birth time. Told to call the hospital. Hopefully they have it. But yeah, that's really important to getting your chart because time can flip you into other signs. Oh, Shay, I am so sorry. This will absolutely help. So I always tell everyone, even if I'm working on something else, this energy is flowing through your entire body. Reiki is working throughout your etheric and physical body at all times. So just sit back and relax, tell Reiki flow through me, work on everything, and it will help too. The city you were born in will have the certificate on the file in their records. Ooh, good to know, Neurospicy. Thank you for the roses, Cassidy. Ooh, the heart still. We're still in the heart dealing with some of that fire, dealing with some of that anger. But it feels like it is softening now. County clerk, maybe, I would say. I allow the fire in my heart to burn with power, with understanding. How does that feel now in the heart? Those of you who are like really feeling that rage for a moment there. Breathe into your chest. Breathe in. Breathe out. Check in with your heart space now. And thank you all for 7,000 likes. Thank you, everyone. And again, thank you for being here and doing something for yourself. Don't forget the events coming up on Monday the 1st, the new moon, Manifest with Us. Candle Magic is rapid, supported by the moon to open your energy, to bring to light what you desire. Combining those magics, combining it with Reiki to then support your healing, undoing things, blossoming your energy. We get really rapid results for a lot of people. We get people having the epiphanies, getting the answers they need, getting job offers, someone reaching out that they were hoping to hear from. You also get a reading, so I read your flame to let you know what was going on, what do you need to know, what's the next step that you could take. So the universe also gives me a message that you need to hear. So again, link is in the bio for that. And then the free event on December 7th to teach you how to feel your intuition. Register for that too in the bio. Oh, Ashley, I'm glad it's better today. Neurospicy said it's the state public health records actually that has the birth certificate according to Google. Shay, yes, I love it. Headache gone, look at that. Hello, Kat, how are you? Happy Monday. Shay, I'm telling you, this work, it's incredible. It's amazing like how much is tied to our energy, how much is affected by our energy. Aw, Kat, sending you good vibes for having to go into work. Hopefully it will be a good night. Rain, hello, how are you? How was your Monday? Thank you for the follow, Elizabeth. Ooh. Something else is coming up. I am seeing orange, so it feels sacral chakra. Oh, you're okay, Shay. It won't be bad at all. I'm just not in the mood for a graveyard today. No, I feel you. I did graveyard shifts, or I did swings, and then I did, of course, graveyard for a while, and I swear it aged me like 10 years. It was horrible. I never want to do it again. It takes a special type of person to be able to work late into the night or overnight. Oh, thank you, Rebecca. The more that I wear my hair with my natural curls, so, you know, like putting in all my serums and stuff, like the healthier my hair is when I go to curl it with a curling iron. Like it keeps it, you know, moisturized. Thank you for the rose, Sarah. To you, Kat, and thank you for the follow, Melissa. Welcome in. Ooh, so bird brain. Universe brought me back to what I was feeling come up out of the sacral. Let's tune back in. Oh, Sarah. This is lack of confidence leaving. Let it leave. Let it leave out through the chest. Lack of confidence, lack of belief in yourself. Let it go. I no longer let myself subscribe. Can you say that again? I no longer let myself subscribe to the sayings of the world. Let that land. Again, if you've never been here, the way that I channel the things that the universe says to me to say to you, the way that I phrase them is specific. It's meant to be very specific for your energy. Danny. I love it. I have to yawn. Oh, goodness. Hello, how are you? I will not let my self-doubt be the deciding factor of my future. Yes, absolutely. I love that. I let myself be courageous, and now I'm seeing the sunny energy coming into the stomach. Ooh, the solar is really taking over here. I allow myself to really be courageous and let that courage be seen. My courage has to be seen. To be successful, your courage has to be seen. Your courage is going to lead you to a lot more places of happiness and ease than it is to places of embarrassment and shame. Because if you are always doing things authentically to you, if you are doing things that feel good to you, if you are navigating things honestly, there's no embarrassment to be had. Oh, Lauren. Yesterday I was filled with rage over a situation. Today I'm letting myself just be. I love that cat. Wait, were you in here when we were talking about rage in the heart? Were you? I don't remember now, or if you came in like just a hair after that. Oh, we were just talking about that. There was like a fire of rage in the heart, and I was talking about anger and the sacredness of anger, how, of course we don't want it to take over us, so we do something harmful to ourselves or to someone else. But anger lets us know that something is wrong. It lets us know that, something has been crossed, something has been violated, something has to change, it has to be fixed. So we should hold anger with sacredness too. Oh, Kat, I am so sorry. Lauren, I completely understand. I am so sorry. So again, let your courage shine as bright as the sun. Kat? 100%. So diving back into the courage piece, when I was talking about embarrassments, I cannot talk tonight, embarrassment specifically. And again, I said, if you're leading authentically, you're doing what feels good to you, there's no embarrassment to be had. I also want to touch on other people. When it comes to that, when people are judging you and you're like, oh, so they wouldn't have done it that way, so now I feel kind of embarrassed that I did. We're severing that tie right here, right now. Just because they would do something differently, again, doesn't mean it's embarrassing or wrong the way that you did it. Thank you for the gobble gobble, Martha. Oh, Lauren, I'm so glad you're feeling better today, though. Letting it go, letting it release. Oh, Danny. I do too. I like that too, Lauren, I really do. So this is, Danny, actually, this is something that we're actually going to kind of touch on in the Your Intuitive Yes free masterclass on December 7th. So we are going to touch on you doing what you do, the way that you do it. That was a lot of do's, I know. But the universe calls you to do what you do in the way that you do it because the world needs it. Somebody needs it. Somebody needs you to break it down the way that you do. Someone needs you to talk to them the way that you do. Someone needs you to connect with spirit the way that you do because it's needed. I love the do's. I love it. How many times can I say do? And that's also a post I'm going to make as well in some form or fashion. Okay, I gotta go get ready for work. Good night, Kat. I hope you have a good night. Hello. Oh my gosh, not Katie. How are you? So yes, never be embarrassed for the way that you do something because it's needed. Spirit and the universe wouldn't lead you to do it to laugh at you. Right, Rebecca? If you can accurately count how many do's I said tonight, I will give you 10% off a session. But I don't know how many dues there were, so you could tell me any amount. I'm gonna have to rewatch this and count. Danny, I'm so glad you are. I am super excited too. I'm gonna channel more, download more, because we're gonna get into it. Thank you for consenting. I'm so glad you're here. Welcome in. Take up all this energy healing. Soak it up. That's what it's here for. Take it all. We move fast in here. We move fast in the sessions. Like, there's no time but now. There's no time to wait. So take everything that you need from this session. I'll say enough dues that you feel suitable for you is the right amount. Okay, guess the number of dues I have in my head, and I'll give you 10% off. I seriously have a number in my head. I'm gonna write it down. I'm gonna put it on this piece of paper. Oh, not quite. I love all your sessions, so I know there will be nothing but good things from it. Thank you, Danny. India, how are you? Welcome in. No, none of those numbers either. Not quite. I may have been a little overzealous, but that's the hint you get. In India, how have you been? Where have you been? Someone is so close. So close. I am good. Thank you for asking. And again, take all of this energy as always. Oh, so Danny, I said, guess how many dues that I said, but then I retracted it and said, well, I don't know how many that I said. So just guess the number of dues I have in my head, and I'll give someone 10% off a session. Oh, Cassidy, I'm so sorry. The only guessing I'm good at is knowing the gender of friends' babies. That's really awesome, though. Okay. Danny, Prima, and India are so close. I'll give you that hint, too. That is really awesome, Lauren. So again, it was Danny, Prima, and India. You were in the range. Almost there. Danny. I love this. Danny, you won the pumpkin hunt, and now you just won this. So Danny was right. That's how many? 70, 78. Too funny. That's how many dues I wrote down. So let me write Danny 10% off. Oh, I love it. Danny 10% off. Soul alignment. Love it. I love it. Well, now you're winning. All right, now I'm seeing love energy want to enter the stomach. So a lot of green heart chakra energy is coming down into the tummy. So let's check out what this is about. We are connecting the heart with the solar and the sacral. It feels like the root just kind of like, nah, this is not it for me. So we're just doing solar and sacral for a second. I give myself love to be silly. I love myself enough to allow my silliness to flow out. To have fun without thinking about being judged. Whew, who needed that? How does that feel? Ashley and Lauren, yes. Let yourself be silly. We only have one chance at this particular life to do what we want to do. So let yourself be silly if you want to be silly. Wait, what is this conversation happening between Danny and Court? What is happening right now? Court, pretty sure you won the prize for having the best baby sister ever. And Danny says, well, I didn't receive the prize. Exactly, Prima, exactly. Lost in the mail. Okay, now the root chakra wants to come in and be fired up. And sorry, my hair is tickling my face today. It's a little insane. I love that, Ashley, exactly. Like, of course, there are some things we need to take serious, but what I've noticed in a lot of clients and what I noticed with myself before I started this healing journey is that I was being too serious in a lot of ways. I wasn't letting myself embody free-flowing energy to actually do what I wanted to do, to actually let myself express myself, to let myself feel what I actually felt. I was like trying to just be so like in a box. Lauren, yes. Let yourself loosen up and be a little less serious, and that is really going to help open up that flow of energy between you and the universe. That is going to open up that flow of ease, that flow of joy, that flow of happiness. Okay, so now the root chakra was coming in, and I think that's when I said, don't be so serious. If you don't know, again, if you've never been here, when I channel, it is kind of like my thinking mind, my conscious logical mind takes a step back. I say what the universe needs me to say, and I kind of flip back and forth rather. So sometimes that can cause me to temporarily forget what I say. So that is why every session that you have with me is recorded so that nothing is forgotten and I can flip back and forth between channel as I need. So anyway. Oh, Lauren, I bet. Oh my goodness. So my foundation is solid, but it allows for breathing. It allows for fun. I still am safe within my root chakra, but it doesn't restrict. It helps me expand. How does that feel now? I feel like some of your energies just needed that very simple phrase. Just needed to hear that about the root chakra. That there can be balance. Being rooted, being grounded, being safe, being protected does not mean you cannot expand. It's all about expansion. Because when you feel safe, you can venture out more. When you feel safe, you are able to hear your intuition better so that you know what is for you and what is not for you. I've been getting a lot of readings, cards, and feelings that I need to have fun. I love that, Danny. I do. I really love that. I definitely would say that hits the nail on the head. Let yourself have fun and choose you too, which is fun. Choosing you is fun. Let's actually do some physical shoulder work. I feel some sore shoulders. Whose shoulders are sore? They really hit me hard just a second ago. So let's get into it. Oh, prima. Bringing in warmth, bringing in relaxation to relax those shoulders. Ah, Hannah and Rebecca. Oh my goodness. All right, we're getting deep into the shoulders right now. Bring in lots of warm, ooey gooey Reiki. I don't think I've ever described Reiki as ooey gooey, but right now it feels ooey gooey. I was so excited. I got the sun card a few weeks ago, which can repeat. I love that, Lauren. I really love that. Letting myself particularly let go of my day. A lot of shoulders feel sore because you're hanging on to your day. I let myself let go of everything that I cannot change about today. That's awesome, Lauren. I have to yawn again. Good. You guys. Are you yawning as much over there as I am over here? I don't know. I think part of it is it's just getting dark so early, and that really, oh my God, you guys, I forgot another thing. You're probably like, what the hell now? We are having our winter soul warming ceremony on December 12th to help you get through this dark energy, this cold, frigid energy of winter. So we're going to melt that away with Reiki. We're going to embody the energy of the sun and plant your hopes and dreams under the light of the sun. So that is in the bio as well. I'll be burning a big candle ceremony for that as well. So reserve your spot in the bio. We did it last year. People really loved it. So it will help you power through. Maybe you have seasonal depression. You find this time, very sad, unmotivating. This will motivate you. This will get those juices flowing. This will get that sunlight energy deep into you as well. Ashley, I love it. Yeah, it gets me too. Getting dark this early, I'm just like, I still have things to do. And how am I supposed to do them when I feel like I should be in bed? And now I have to yawn again. It should be dark or cold, not both. Oh, I love that. We need to fix it. We need to do something. Either we adjust our day to match, or something. I don't know. We need to do something. We need to get together as a collective, get our shit together, and figure it out so it's not bothering a lot of us. Yes, it literally is hibernation mode because we are animals. We are the human animal. We are Homo sapiens. Like, people tend to make this I'm getting off on a little bit of a rant, but I'm sorry. No, I'm not. We tend to separate ourselves from the rest of the animal kingdom, but we are still animals. Like, we still flow much like other animals with the seasons, with the weather. So, just saying. It's in our DNA. It's primal. Oh, you have contagious yawning, Rebecca. How are those shoulders feeling now? I feel lots less stress and pain in them. How are you feeling now? Another hair tickling me. Spirit is now asking me go back into the heart. Feeling lighter. Good, 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 good. So, I'm feeling we go back into the heart. I'm seeing a green torch. You know those like Olympic torches? Like that is what I see. It is like here. It is declaring itself. So let's dive into what this means for you. And hang on, I gotta do my puzzle piece so it knows I'm not a recording. Anyway. Act out again. Goodness, goodness, goodness. This is kind of cheesy, but the universe literally says, I let my heart be a champion. I am like presenting my torch, my heart torch to the world. I'm letting it be seen authentically. I'm letting it show in its shiny brilliance. How does that feel? Good, Rebecca. I'm glad it's not as tense. I can actually see that, and I know I have issues with visualization. Danny, that is awesome. I'm glad you see it. You love cheesy? Perfect, perfect. I know the yawns are just, like I have tears coming out of my eyes because I've been yawning so much. I released the idea that what I have to offer in my heart isn't as good as everyone else's. Well then, why do you think it's not as good as everyone else's? And that goes back to why are you not letting how you do things lead? Why are you not valuing the way that you can connect with people lead? Ooh, I feel like I am releasing a judgment that was made. So like you saw someone else and how they do things and you made the judgment, like I was just saying, oh, well, what I have to offer is not as good because the way they do it is just so cool. They're so smooth with it. Everyone wants that. Why would they want what I have? Again, the reason you're called to do something, the reason that you're called to express something is because someone needs how you do it. Oh Lord, I thought that was gonna say that you put them on. I was like, oh, that sounds so comfy, and then I read in the dryer. Too funny. Court. And thank you for sharing, Kate. Exactly, Jackie. It needs individuality. Like that's why there are so many healers out there, because we may all have the ability to do really similar things. Like the basis of my work is Reiki, But the bigger picture of my work is that I channel with the divine while Reiki flows to keep your energy open, to heal you, help heal you physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and pull the light of your soul forward to find your alignment with your soul's energy. So maybe there's other people out there who do something kind of like that, who work with souls as well, but we don't have each other's like twists. We don't have, like, we're not the same person. Spit it out plainly, duh. We are not the same person. We don't speak the same, we don't channel the same, we don't view everything the same. That's why we're called to do it, to bring all these different perspectives to the table to help you blossom, to bloom, to grow into the best version of you. Oh, Danny. Court, you guys are so sweet. Thank you, Jackie. Yes, believe in yourself to do something. We all start somewhere. Do you think I just hopped on TikTok one day and was like, I'm a soul blossoming expert? No. This came along the way. It came along doing this work. It came along the way exploring this work. You can do it. Let spirit move you. Let yourself be inspired and move when you feel the need to move. How is the heart feeling now? How do you feel about what you have to offer? And that doesn't have to be like how we've been talking about in the comments, like Danny and Court, me, you know, we have spiritual abilities. You actually all have spiritual abilities, but that's another topic. Just what you have to offer just in life, personally, in your relationships. How do you feel now about what you have to offer? You can have way more now, Danny. You absolutely can. Good. Glad you're feeling hopeful. I still feel something in the heart. This is interesting how I see it. I see it as like a cube with a hook attached to it. It's like a hook on a line attached to it. Ow. Okay. Why this cube and this hook? Oh. Okay, it's being literal. Lua, how are you? Welcome in. How was your Monday? So what I feel is some of you are thinking like deep within as you do this work, as you move through life, you're like, okay, well, what if I unhook this issue? It's really not going to go away. That's why it's attached to this block. You're like, yeah, I can unhook it, but it's not really ever going to go away. It's always going to be the same. Who is doing that? Oh, Lua, I'm so sorry. I am good. It is Mercury retrograde, so that might be part of it. I am so sorry. Take in all of this energy, take in everything you need from here as always. Also, we are going to have a new moon in Sagittarius, which of course, you know, is our manifesting time. But that, I got the download as I was making the listing, is that energy is also going to help you power through this time, this retrograde time. So again, a link in the bio for the candles to get your manifesting candle, which will double as your power up through Mercury retrograde. Imposter syndrome can be a lot. This helps so much. Exactly. It's me. I'm struggling with a few things and people. Sunshine Kate says, anyone else feeling constantly exhausted? Probably the season. So I'll explain something that can help with that, that we're gonna do in just a second. Oh my gosh, not Katie says, I carry it with me all the time. Oh, Sunshine Kate, I don't remember the end date, but it's a while. It's a little while. My rising sign, Sagittarius, see you there. Yes, Lua. I love that. We are at home in the Sagittarius energy. So being tired all the time, the soul winter warming ceremony that we're going to have on December 12th would be really, it ends December 15th. Jeez, Danny, we got a while. But the soul warming ceremony will be December 12th, and we are going to call in mega sun energy. Last year, we actually also called in the Egyptian sun god Ra. I do feel him wanting to come in again this year, so I think we'll bring him into the ceremony. So I literally create like a sun with the candles. So I burn 2 candles each, orange and yellow. So we bring in that fire, and we get the tendrils, we get the icicles that winter, that this time of year has placed inside of you. Oh, is it not there? Oh, Rain, go to products where you normally find the candles. I put it there. So you'll see the full moon or the new moon candles, you'll see the manifest package, and then you should see soul warming ceremony. And let me double check because maybe I'm wrong. I moved to Florida thinking the heat would energize me. It's cold here too. Oh no, Sunshine Kate. Sorry, my face is getting really bright as I find this. And let me go to my website. And I think I put it in my link tree. Did you see it in my link tree? Maybe I didn't put it in my link tree. Are you, Sunshine Kate? I love it up here. Yes, so it is on my website. Let me pop it in my link tree too. So again, it'll be in the product session because that's just where I popped it for whatever reason. I don't know. It is expensive. I mean, I don't disagree with that at all. It is. And I kind of want to move even further north where it's even worse. I'm gonna pop you down here. Okay. The soul warming ceremony is in my link tree now. So you can find it there. Good. I'm glad you see it now. So that will definitely help with the kind of listlessness that we're experiencing. And it will also help. We're going to put in the middle of the sun. We are going to put your intentions for growth in the middle of the sun, so we ensure it gets the light that it needs to grow. So everything has an opportunity to marinate. I love the word marinate if you don't know already. To marinate, spark passion, spark interest, spark your energy to keep going through this time. Lake, I don't know, where is that? In New York, where is that? Currently 29, I don't know what it is here right now. But Lua, yes, going back to the Sagittarius energy, I love it. So yeah, we got a lot of things happening these coming few weeks. The free event for your intuition, the new moon on the 1st, the winter warming ceremony I keep calling it winter warming ceremony, the soul warming ceremony on the 12th. Maybe it wants to be winter warming ceremony, I don't know. About an hour north of Albany. You're gonna think I'm really dumb, but I don't know where Albany is right now. It's 62 in Orlando and I'm chilly. That sounds perfect. Awesome, Rebecca. I'm so excited. The free event does not have a limit. to people that can join? Upstate New York. Okay. I kind of want to stay on the coast, near the coast. This area definitely is a good place for me. Get an astrocartography reading if you haven't, if you don't know where to go. Astrocartography can help you figure out where to go based on like what you're needing. So like up here is a really good place for me in terms of growth, in terms of expansion. This place also feels similar to my home where I grew up. So I get kind of that feeling, and that's how I felt when I moved up here. I was like, I don't know why, but it feels very homey to me. Like it is kind of a different world, but at the same time, I still feel very at home here. And that's why, because in my chart, it makes sense. So I get that feeling of home while also being able to grow. 4 hours north of New York City. Holy cow. Definitely get an astrocartography reading that can tell you, like if you're like, look, I want to start a business, or I want to be a writer, or I'm looking for more love, or I'm looking, you know, whatever you're looking for, I cannot talk tonight. Astrocartography can help you figure that out. I need the ocean, but I love our rivers. I need water too. And I definitely love being able to go to the beach here. I need some form of water too. And I very much like the vibe of the Atlantic Ocean. I love the vibes of all oceans, of all the oceans out there, but I really do like the vibe over here. I really liked California too, because you know, it has like, it's teeming with so much sea life. So like you get to see all the anemones like on the rocks. It's beautiful, all the wildlife. But even though I really liked California, it was too dreamy for me. So if I lived in California, I would be more stagnant. I would just be more of like a dream state versus a doing state. And where I belong. I've never been more sure of anything. Our family has been here since 1783. Holy cow. That is bananas. I strongly dislike Kansas. I hate it here. Lauren, you are going to be other places. It is in your future. It is in your future to make it happen. I was doing some of that ancestry stuff, so I don't know where everybody who came from where, when, but I was tracking one line of my family, and I think I found, if it's the right person and I didn't jumble anything, one of the people who started, you know, who is one part of my lineage, didn't come over here until like the early to mid 1800s, and they started up here in this area, traveled down. I have a lot of like roots to North Carolina. I have some roots over into Missouri, and then of course down into Arkansas and in Indiana as well. That branch kind of like made that made that kind of trek. I want to put a lot of golden energy into your energy, infusing you with golden light. That is wild, Courtney. I don't think I'm related to anyone like that. He was in New York for 5 years, then up and moved to southern Missouri. Well, you know, it was just a different time, you know? Very different. The possibilities and opportunities were very different at that time. Sometimes we're like, man, why did my family end up here? But again, you have to remember, it was just very different. The promise was just very different. I found out through a book. That is like the wildest way to find out. Oh my gosh. I'd be like, hello? Why did no one tell us? Like, what is this? So giving lots of golden light. This is light of opportunity. This is light of passion. This is light of optimism. Take in all this optimism. Oh, I love that, Danny. Ava, Missouri. Where is that? Court. Oh my goodness. Same, Lauren. You cannot pay me to live there either. Because where I come from would be northern Arkansas, which of course borders southern Missouri. Ain't no way. Not my jam. Not my jam anymore. I have to look into these things. I'm just like, I was born here. I love that. Good, Jackie. Good. Hour south of Springfield. Interesting. Good. Fall asleep, Cassidy. Fall asleep. I have to yawn again. What in the world? It feels like midnight. We're gonna get through it. Remember, the soul warming ceremony is available. We'll be doing it on December 12th. Don't miss it, to get you through winter, to plant your seeds of growth under the bright sun, embody the power of the sun to power through this winter. Link is in the bio. Ava is in the Ozarks. Blaming on Mercury retrograde. Garina, well, that's true. We are in the Gatorade. We are. And I have to yawn again. I don't mind the cold, but I don't think I want to live somewhere like, I don't know, North Dakota or something like that, where you just get hammered with like 80 feet of snow at a time. Like, even up here in New Jersey, the weather's changed a little bit, so there hasn't been as much snow since I've been here. Oh, Danny, huh? Yeah, I don't love the heat. Minnesota. You're gonna laugh, but I kind of forgot Minnesota existed. Minnesota? Who's she? What's that? He thought it'd be a great idea to live Ireland for the States. I'm like, sir, rethink that idea. No, I get it, but remember, it was just way different back then. You're like, well, why would my people leave this country and come here? You know, because things have flipped. You know, maybe things aren't so as amazing as they thought they were gonna be. Very different times. That's why they made, you know, the decisions they did. Alexandra, so I got a reading, they're here on TikTok, called Dom and Michelle, and I think Michelle is Mishell. I got my reading from them, and it was really good. Yeah, it's wild weather. Only like the first 2 years I was here did we get like what I would call normal New Jersey snow, and then after that it was like nothing. Lauren, I love that. I definitely think if our ancestors, you know, would have known what we know now, maybe things would be different, of course. Maybe moves wouldn't have been made. Who knows? You never know. Still injecting this beautiful, I mean, it's the brightest. It's so bright, it's almost white energy, and it's super sparkly. You're fine, Laura. I know this request is probably going to seem like, what, why? But if you don't mind, let's end just 5 minutes early because I cannot stop yawning, and I can imagine that's probably not super aesthetic for this energy healing to just keep yawning. So let me start tucking you in like little burritos. Exactly, Jackie. Exactly. Tucking you in like little burritos. And again, don't forget all of the amazing things in the bio. We are having our new moon manifesting ceremony December 1st. Your eyes are heavy. Yeah, the energy just like, dang, I'm so tired. Manifest with us. Get rapid results. Get an energy reading from the universe. Get feedback. Link in bio to purchase your intention candles. They are available. So that's the first thing. Then join the free event to learn how to feel into your intuition. And if you feel you need a boost for this winter to warm up your soul, join the soul warming ceremony. All 3 things are in the bio. You are so welcome, everyone, and let me seal you in. And I will see you in the next one. Good night.